Racing away from the 1600 metre marker. Colour Your Dreams is right there. Rose of Peru, BARINOIS on the outside of runners. They're followed by Pomona, that's in the yellow. Art Attacks also amongst the leading group. A number of them going wide out. Destiny Duchess is very wide on the outside of runners. They're followed by Minnie the Moocher, and then comes Tough Girl. Street of Gold's racing about 7 lengths off the leader. Then Got Your Back and Riverboat Queen. Approaching the 1100 metre marker. And the leader, Destiny Duchess. Art Attack has raced into second, Pomona's third. Then BARINOIS, Minnie the Moocher, Rose of Peru near the rail. Roy's Barbel and Colour Your Dreams, then Tough Girl. Street of Gold is further back, then Riverboat Queen, and Got Your Backs at the back of the field. That's racing about 8 or 9 lengths off the leader. Destiny Duchess continues to lead it. Art Attack is second. Pomona's at the rail. Then BARINOIS, Minnie the Moocher. Colour Your Dreams has got about 5 lengths to make up as they turn into the home stretch. Then Roy's Barbel. Rose of Peru's on the inside. Getting to the 300 metre marker, Art Attack. Down the inside, Destiny Duchess. BARINOIS on the outside, then Pomona. Behind that one there is Minnie the Moocher. But BARINOIS hit the front. Art Attack's on the inside. Destiny Duchess, Pomona. But BARINOIS going on. And it's BARINOIS coming home to win it. And BARINOIS has got it won. Colour Your Dreams will be second. The third place maybe Got Your Back, and then Art Attack. Number 1, BARINOIS at 450 was the early tote favourite, and the Shawies, Duncan Hulls, and they win it, and returns after the 74-day absence. 2 wins now from 8 outings, wins it by about 4 lengths. Second was the tote favourite, number 9, Colour Your Dreams. Got Your Back ran third, and Art Attack finishes fourth. Then Destiny Duchess, behind that Pomona, and then Minnie the Moocher. And they were followed by Streets of Gold, Rose of Peru. Take a look at the head-on, and BARINOIS, extreme right-hand side, and comes good, just a couple of flicks down the neck from Anton. Art Attack, and on the left, Got Your Back, and then Colour Your Dreams. But number 1, BARINOIS, is victorious at the business end of race 4. Until the 5th race, back to the studio.
Good win here for this filly, daughter of Ashawi's, BARINOIS. Nice to have Ricky Need and on course to lead in the winner with his owner Duncan Hulls. Of course, well done to Duncan and his team. And she's come through to win a very, very good race this afternoon. She's obviously enjoyed the break as well, Duncan. She's been off for 2.5 months, but she's come through an absolutely wallstrom.
Look, she's a filly that doesn't take a lot of work. Like I said to everybody, you had to ignore last run. It was the period we had the problem in the yard. Wasn't her. Gave her a nice break and a little bit of patience with her. She's always shown me that she's got a bit of ability, and I don't think she's going to stop here.
Talking about patience, you had to be very patient, Dunks, with the viruses and the problems back home, but the horses are starting to show now.
Yes, they are. They're all coming back to form. Look at Noctus. It's never easy when you're in those sort of situations, but I feel I made the right decision. And a couple of weeks off, go back to basics, and everything's come right again.
Anything else left from your side? We still have a few races left.
Look, I think Accidental Tourist, she's not too far out of her ground, turning for home. She could run into the first 3. And then that filly A-Rod in the last race, I felt she put up a decent barrier trial the other day. I don't know that well. She's a little bit of a hot filly, so it's a bit difficult to judge her. But I felt off the barrier trial she could run into the first 4.
I remember she's quite a small filly.
Very small filly, a little bit hot. But she doesn't show a hell of a lot, but I think it's mainly because of her temperament. But if she can put her act together, there is something there to work on.
Thanks for that, Duncan. Well done to your team.
Great. Just well done to Rick, and thanks to our sponsors, Winning Form.
Let's get Rick in and his missus. Come to Mrs. Neal. No, you have to come to Ricky. She's camera shy today. I don't know why she's camera shy today. But Ricky, we meet again, and nice to see you back in the number 1 box.
Thanks, Deez. Yeah, it's nice to be back again. Duncan and I are picked up this horse a couple of years ago, and Duncan said, look, we just got to give her time to grow into herself, and he's done that. She's a 4-year-old. She had 7 runs. And I don't think she'll stop here. I think she'll win a couple more of these. Yeah, we're very, very happy. And thanks to Anton for a lovely ride. I thought he rode it absolutely perfectly, and that's how she needs to be run. Just take her time, come into the straight, let her go, and he did exactly that. So that was perfect. Well, he's not a champion jockey for nothing.
Sure.
But thank you very much to Anton again. That was fantastic.
Now, you have trainers that have fan clubs, you have jockeys that have fan clubs. Now, as an owner, you got a fan club. Anita and Warren, I mean, they were cheering the most.
Listen, let's not call it a club. There's only 2.
Sure. Let's just call them fans.
Fans are good. Thank you. No, we'll have them as fans.
And how's the rest of your string looking? I know you got to share here and there.
Saratoga came back the other day. Duncan's prepping him for a feature a couple of months down the line. He was injured last year in the July, but he's coming on very nicely in his prep. We're looking forward to his next run.
He's done you well thus far.
Very, very much so. Yeah. No, we've been very blessed to have an athlete like that. It's fantastic.
Talking about being blessed, I know the missus is camera shy, but she's your biggest supporter, isn't she?
Absolutely. Well, she's got to be after 42 years.
42, it's been that long.
Big number.
Well done, Ricky.
Thank you, Dee. Thanks.
Lovely. Well done to Mr. and Mrs. Sneed here with number 1, BARINOIS. And if you caught this quartet, the numbers that you would need were 1, 9, 11, and 4.